Pisces, if you are working on something, or you are in a relationship, or whatever project it is, and is not finished, or it has some circumstances are stopping you, or not letting you to progress, or in the relationship is not the best relationship you want, and maybe there are certain attachments to your person, or like I say, circumstances, or whatever that is. This is your reading, and I'm going to tell you why is this happening and what you can do about it. And I'm going to also tell you what your partner think about this, and what the outcome is going to be. Okay, so let's start with this reading right now. It's that you got something, or you have someone which is not, I would say, perfect, or like I said, perfect situations, perfect circumstances. Something is blocking, or you can't really progress anywhere, or you have to fix it first. And look like you got already the judgment, and the judgment is that maybe you already realize what's going on, or maybe they told you, or you already somehow got the confirmation that this is not good. This is not good, and like I say, it's not so easy. You have to fix it. You have to work with it. You have to maybe abandon the idea or the person. Because what happened is that you are juggling. Okay, juggling. What are you juggling, Pisces? You juggling the idea. You juggling people. You juggling options, Pisces. But juggling, it's one way you might say, okay, I have more options, and I'm considering all these options. But the more options you have, the more confused you're going to be. So try to narrow down. Try to go like a funnel everything down into maybe 1-2 options. Because what's going on here is that, Pisces, I don't want to be critical or negative here, but there is more going on behind the scenes than you know. And that's what the bad thing is, because you might be thinking about options, how to fix it, but do you know everything what's going behind the scenes? Do you know every detail? Do you know everything? Because it look like not, like there is something in the picture which you don't see. Okay, now why I'm saying this, because look, the second card is somebody has to go, or something needs to go, or whatever that is, the blockage, whatever that blockage is, you need to eliminate, you need to get rid of. Okay, even though if it's something that you abandon completely, your idea or your person or whatever that is, I think you can't really compromise anymore, because you are focusing on fixing little problems, right? But you are not working on the big picture, or you know, the happiness you want, or whatever that is, because that person may be, and I'm going to talk about person, if that person has baggage, that's their problem, right? And now you know this, you already told them, maybe you already discussed it, but they still not doing it. So what you going to do, Pisces? You're going to fix their problem? Or because if they don't want to, well, why would you be wasting your time here? And I'm trying to explain the best way I can, because it's not easy and it's not going to resonate with everyone, but this might be also your life, your business, your whatever that is, project. Okay, now once you funnel everything down and you're gonna have choice, yes or no, that's gonna put you in calmer waters, because you're gonna have clear vision, you're gonna have clarity, you're going to know exactly what you want, and that's how you're gonna get back to your throne. That's how you're gonna get you gain something, or a win. Okay, and I'm thinking about stability, life stability, about more stability coming to your life once you make up your mind, once you make that choice. And look like, okay, look like this thing or everything in your life is creating more and more problems, because you might be giving someone second chance, or you might be waiting for someone to fix something, or they realize what they did or whatever, Pisces. So no, you need to be more decisive. You need to do that, because look, there is something better for you. There is something like this is like a soulmate card, or something is exactly like your half. So if you're working with a partner and your partner is the baggage or has the baggage, then you should decide what you want to do, but do it the right way, Pisces. Don't try to take it easy way out. Don't try to compromise, because you've been compromising and look like maybe that person don't want to compromise. That person wants you to fix their problem, but they're gonna create new one because they got easy off of that hook, the problem. So what I'm gonna say here, that if you have the decision or the choice in front of you and you're juggling, Pisces, make up your mind and do the right thing, Pisces, for you. Do the right thing, because it's going to create or bring you more stability to your life. And it's going to be slow progress. Of course, if you are in a relationship with someone who is toxic, or someone who is let's say narcissistic, and you try to explain them, you try to work with them, but they still don't listen, or maybe they create more problems, or maybe they have explanations, they have excuses and things like this, Pisces. Just think one thing, okay? Love yourself more, and give yourself the gift of appreciating you before somebody else, okay? Because this is what you need. Is like, you need to love yourself more. You need to raise your self-esteem. You need to raise your value, because you have value. You are a very valuable person. Other people would probably kill to be with you, but why would you waste your time with that person if this is the person, and or a business or whatever? You can take that as resonate, okay, for you. But like I say, a lot of problems, and what you need to do is, like, the God has planned for you, the destiny has the plan for you, right? And they are lining up everything for you. So you just go, you take your path, right? And you see this is gonna be what I need. Or so you take it and you take it and you take it. But once you taking something bad and you don't want to drop it off, throw away, it's gonna be heavy, and you're gonna be carrying more and more baggage with you. And it's like, okay, first time maybe you make a mistake, okay, so fine, it's not big baggage for you, not very heavy, but more and more you're gonna create or pick up things that the heavy is going to be to your journey. So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but make that easy, make that progress easier for you. Don't be stuck with somebody else's problems, somebody else's baggage, okay? I don't want to say that, cut them off, but this card is telling me that this is what is required, or maybe what is suggested by God or your destiny. Look at this. You need to collaborate with what the God is making for you, the plan he got for you. So if you have something in your life which you don't know how to solve, or you need confirmation, or whatever the reason is, I offer personal readings. You can find them down below in the description box. They start from $20 one question, and the best value is a Zoom call with me, and it's 30 minutes, usually 40. And you can ask me as much you want. So I think this is the best value. And again, you can ask me different questions. If you change your mind or whatever, I'm going to work with you. And nobody ever complain about my readings. So check it out down below in the description box. Please also, if you can, give me thumbs up, subscribe, or share. Now let me see what your partner is thinking about this, okay? Because this might be also what I'm talking about is it's your partner, or it might be the business, but I'm gonna talk to you, read about your partner. Okay, now this is going to hurt, Pisces, but the truth here, it's you needed to hear it, okay? So your partner thinks that very slowly they build up certain stability with you. Everything is getting better and better. You are providing for them, you are taking care of them, and they see as good catch. They see as they are winning, they are great, they're doing great with you, okay? But what you get in from them is toxicity, Pisces. You got the devil or something toxic, okay? So now what you gonna do? Because whatever it started like, let's see what's going to happen, let's have a fun, let's give it a try. And it wasn't like intentional, was like more like, okay, let's see, maybe you were let's say not the first choice or whatever that is. I'm not going to explain, but be careful, because this might be, like I said, maybe let's have a fun with you, Pisces, and we're going to see, right? So now you fell maybe in love, or maybe your person already realized that you are good match for them. You are the one who provides, one who is loving, caring, one who is very responsible. So they see this quality in you. But what you get in from them, Pisces, is the breadcrumbs. You get in breadcrumbs, and they know they're giving you breadcrumbs, because they might be thinking that you are, I don't know, dumb enough to do this for. Maybe at the beginning, maybe it was okay. Let's say every relationship starts with compromises, right? You have to do this and that, and they're gonna do this and that, and till you got certain rules, right? But I think your rules are already set, or your person already know the rules, or maybe they are getting there, right? But look like they don't want to accept it, or maybe they still try to dump their responsibilities or whatever that on you. So I don't think this is very nice from the other side. And again, this might be probably about person, not about business, but you can apply it to the business if that's gonna make sense to you. Now, look like you getting breadcrumbed, but they also develop maybe feelings for you. So it's not easy. It's toxic for you, and maybe you have certain love for that person, certain feelings, and maybe that person also have feelings, but they expect you to take care of them, and in return you're getting less. Why are they doing this? Because the person thinks that they are above you. They think that they are maybe smarter. They might be thinking that they are prettier, or they are thinking that overall they are better person. Basically, they might be narcissistic. Who knows, right? Narcissistic people also don't have emotions, so they don't feel it. They might adopt, or they might pretend, because they are very good observing other people, and they might be observing you, observing and they might be also trying to imitate you, like in the feelings and tag. You better research about narcissistic people, because they might be love bombing you at the beginning, but they have no feelings. They have no feelings for you, but they know how to protect these feelings, and they learning from you, so they see what you like, what you maybe want from them, and they are going to give it to you till the point they need something from you. They're gonna withdraw, or they're gonna somehow manipulate you to, you know, give you less and less, so you comply with them, or you take care of them, and things like this, because you are here, you are just the one who should serve them. Okay, so be careful, because I see that they are feeling like they are on the throne, and like I said, toxic, also maybe narcissistic person, and they are tired of you. How can I explain this one? Maybe you don't like something and you try to explain them, and you explain them this and that and that, and they are tired of you to explaining to them, because they still don't want to do it. They just pretend that, okay, yeah, I will listen to the Pisces, I will pretend that, yes, I will change, I will do that, I will that, but no, they are just tired of you coming back to them and tell them what's wrong, but they don't want to change. They don't want to change, Pisces, but they want you to serve them, and they want to be with you. So even though they don't maybe have feelings for you, they know how to manipulate you, they know, and they are feeling comfortable. So be careful, Pisces. They are feeling comfortable with you, because they might be thinking that Pisces is gonna do it, but don't worry about Pisces. He's still going to do it. He's happy the way it is, but I don't think they know you. I don't think they might be thinking that they already know you. They read you like a book, but I know Pisces. No, nobody can read Pisces. That's why you are Pisces. You are two people, two options, two different opinions, two brains, basically. You can always win over them. Now, the outcome is this, okay? You might be thinking that this is gonna get better. You might be thinking that, yes, I can discuss this with my person. He is very smart. He will understand. I don't think this is gonna happen, okay? I don't think this is gonna happen. And what's best, basically, and not so good, is that your life cycle is changing. You are beginning new cycle, so you are becoming new person, smarter person, and you know this. You can feel it. That's why maybe you want to change. That's why maybe you want to progress to different level of the relationship, or whatever that is. Look like you are maybe thinking or wanting them to take more responsibilities, to be more responsible, maybe to work with you and things like this, because you might be hoping or thinking that, yes, this is my person, and like I said, you might have feelings, but Pisces, look at this. First card came out, the naivety. Why you think it's naivety there? Why you being maybe over optimistic? Why you think that? Let me explain you one thing, okay, about narcissists and about people who abusing Pisces. Let me explain you something. They know your feelings. They know how you feel. They know that they are not doing the best. How can I say, with you? They are not the best partners, or they are not the best. They don't treat you the best, but they still think that maybe you don't deserve it, or maybe you are going to be just quiet, and maybe you complain, but then you are harmless, basically. You are like the little Nemo. They might be thinking that you are Nemo, but they will be for surprise, because you are shark, Pisces. But hey, Pisces, you already been through this like that before in your life. You already been through in situations like this, and maybe you got out of it, and you didn't like it. Maybe you were hurt, maybe you were disappointed, but you are still here, you are still alive, and you are finding a new person. So it's the world is not going to be over when you put up your boundaries, when you stand up for yourself, Pisces. Because like I said, you need to learn from the experience, from whatever past you have. And like I said, you've been through this, you know what to do, Pisces. What you need to do is use your sword. Use your sword means tell them, give them ultimatum, give them, tell them how you feel. I'm not going to tolerate this, I'm not going to put up with this. You want leave, because I rather be alone and not suffer and not feeling lonely living with someone. Okay, maybe you know what I mean, like you living with someone and you are still lonely. So why would you be in a relationship like this? Can you trust your person? Go to your person and talk to him, give him your dreams, your secrets. Can you do that, Pisces? If you can't, then Pisces, you need to learn it, because you are there for a reason. You are hanging because maybe you deserve it. And I'm not saying that you did this on purpose, or maybe you enjoying this, but everything is our choice. Even if we got excuse that, like, let's say somebody is driving drunk, right, and they kill someone, and they're gonna say, oh, I was under influence, so it's please forgive me, or whatever. No, the person started drinking when he was sober, and he knew that he might get in trouble when he's drinking, because maybe he liked to drive. He didn't walk to the bar, or you got my point here, right? So everything was already planned when he was sober. So you can really do this, because like I said, it might be not very good if I'm telling you how it is, but it is the truth that this is your choice. We all have choices, and that choice maybe wasn't the best one. But what's worst about this choice is that you still hanging in something which is not good, okay, which is not working for you. And this is also a choice, because you are still there, okay? So please don't be harsh. Of course, you might hate me for saying this, but I always try to be honest. I always never try to give you bubbles and roses, of course. And I like to be very realistic, because this is my personality. I'm a logician, so I have to be realistic with all my decisions and all my life, okay? So look like you are realizing that you got choice. You can stay in toxic, non-functioning relationship, or you can walk away and put up the boundaries, love yourself more, and do that for you, Pisces. And I'm not saying this it will resonate with everyone, but if it does, please, Pisces, love yourself more. Do the right choice. Right now is the time. Okay, Pisces? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care.